Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Red Mountain Integration's Ask the Expert series. This is the first one we're doing, and we're excited to come to you. This is going to be one of many series where we talk about trends, equipment, practices, all the things that a homeowner, a business owner might need in their homes or their properties. And so today we're going to go through and talk about the subject of security. Security is a hot topic right now. And we're going to go through and discuss some equipment, some practices, just hear what the team has to say about it. But before we jump into that, let's talk to the team. So Joey Nolan is the owner of Red Mountain. Would you introduce yourself, Joey?
Hi, I'm Joey Nolan. I'm the owner, Red Mountain Integration.
And who are the gentlemen with you? Who is your support?
So we got Mike, the lead installer, and Chris Lee, the project manager.
So Mike, there's Chris waving his hand. Mike, we wave. Mike's got the glasses. Okay. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go through and just ask, look, this is a informal discussion about what's out there, what's popular, what's hot, what's not, and just have a good conversation. Hopefully this kind of, you can get some good nuggets of information to support you in taking control of your home. So Mike, the subject today is security. What's a good piece of equipment, or what do you got to say about what's out there that we should know about?
Most recently, and I think what I've been most excited about is Ring started a new series called Ring Elite, which basically what they're doing is they're beefing up their regular Ring door cameras and other pieces of equipment. So they're making them a little bit hardier, and then they're also allowing us to run a Ethernet line to them, so they don't have to be run off Wi-Fi. So it's just a more stable product. I love it because customers, big and small, myself included, really see a lot of value with Ring and the software they have. It's easy to use. It's really quick to respond. And if you get into a larger camera system, sometimes you lose that ability, the abilities that Ring has. So it's been nice because now we can confidently install a Ring camera for somebody and know that it's going to last. That's what I'm most excited about right now.
Yeah, I like Ring. Ring is great. They are in a price point that's pretty close to a decent camera also. Their interface is, you can't really, Ring has an amazing interface. And then you also have the new neighborhood. What is that, Chris? You use it too, don't you? It matches the neighborhood, so you can see like when other people's.
Yep. With my Ring camera, anytime someone within my zip code has any issues like break-ins or even bobcats and animals around the neighborhood, it will ping everybody who has a Ring and let you know what's going on. So also let you see the footage. So it records up to about a minute. It's a cloud-based recording, and you can watch anybody else's cameras too if they share the live feed. So say like the bobcats, especially people with little dogs around the neighborhood, everyone will say watch out for bobcats, and then it will email everybody or text somebody and say, hey, look at your Ring, there was animals in the area and things like that. So very user friendly, and it's great for the community too. So
I see people post them on Nextdoor app and stuff quite a bit. So obviously it's easy for them to pull it off and share it. The only downfall I see of Ring is that it's all cloud-based. So if you were to lose internet or not have a battery backup of some sort, that you're going to lose that camera. So when people want to use them commercially, or if they were actually using them for true, like I want to be true secure, it's best to have some kind of recording device on site, like an NVR or a DVR.
Yeah.
Their interface is not quite as good as a Ring, but you do get the security of knowing that footage is always being recorded, even if the internet goes down. And if it's being battery backed up, that means if your power goes out, you're still going to have a recording of that situation. And Ring runs on motion, right? You don't have any tripwire or anything like that, where you kind of do get better analytics with some of the different cameras, like an LTS or a IC real time. They're going to have a little bit smarter analytics where you can put a box around a car, and if the car moves, it sets off an alarm, or if someone walks into that box to get to the car, it'll set off an alarm. Where Ring's mostly just motion. So
The Ring Elite, they did add a couple features like that. So on one of our customers, Mr. Powell, I configured his Ring Elite, and they actually did add in a feature for it's basically you create lanes. You can create lanes, which will be your traffic lanes. Now, Joey, you are right. It's still doing it through motion, but you can narrow the motion. It's almost how you would do dead zones on a regular camera and just say ignore everything but this spot. But I think it's a little bit more sophisticated. So the Ring Elite has added a little bit. It's still not as much as some of the bigger companies like LTS and IC Real Time. And then there's the other fact that if you want to do, if you have a large home or even a small home and you want to add it into an automation system, Ring is not compatible with any automation system. So you can't add it to an existing camera system. It's standalone always. It's always going to be on its own. So that's something to keep in mind. If you have a camera system and you just want to add in a Ring, it won't be visible in the same way. You'll have to view it through the app.
Yeah. Control4 does have like the DoorStation drivers. They started building them in-house, which is better because they were like third party. And that means that if Ring does an update, that means Control4's got to do an update in order for that driver to work. And third party drivers are just kind of they work, but then if someone changes something, then that means other people got to change. Just like if Apple does an update on their computers, then all the apps that were on an Apple have to be updated, which in time has made where apps don't work for months at a time until they have done that security update to where Apple agrees that it's okay to be on the system. So, but Rings, they have an amazing interface, so you can't really, there's much more. You can get the better security, you can get the better notifications. Ring does make a pretty cool product though.